I'll let Dorn know.
So I have to get a lawyer?
No, it's you have the right to a lawyer. Do you want me to read them again, or do you understand them?
No, it's okay.
Do you understand the rights? Okay, that's a yes? I just need a yes or a no.
Yes.
Okay, having these rights in mind.
On November 21st, 2025, officers responded to reports of organized retail theft at a shopping mall. 4 suspects were detained by store security before police arrival, creating immediate Fourth Amendment implications. Under the state action doctrine, private security personnel are not bound by constitutional restrictions when detaining suspected shoplifters. However, once law enforcement becomes involved, full constitutional protections apply, requiring officers to establish independent probable cause.
We'll get to that in a second. Hello.
Hey.
So 3 of them still have stuff on. She says she doesn't have anything.
Yeah, she was in the dressing room and she doesn't, but I have a bra.
A bra. Okay. And then the other 2 have stuff on.
Yeah, they have stuff.
Did you read Miranda to all of them?
Yeah, we got it.
I'm working on ID and everything, so I haven't talked to anyone yet.
Alright.
Hello.
She just took these off, so I don't, she says that's it.
That is.
We had you
They're
just-
talking. Let's do Miranda for everyone.
Yeah, cool. We probably take one at a time in the other room.
Yeah.
No, not right now.
You got a bra on, you said? Yeah, let's go.
Hi. Does an officer talk to you yet?
No.
Okay. Hey, Officer Dorn, look at you. I got my body camera on. Do you have your ID on you?
No, I don't.
Okay. Have you ever been arrested before? Okay. Here's the deal. We'll typically on these we don't go a criminal route, okay? But we do have like questions and stuff we gotta ask. I know it's a lot right now. We'll work through you with you, okay?
Am I gonna like get arrested?
Not right now. No. You are detained. You are detained. No, it's not. We have to talk to you guys first and figure out exactly what's going on. There's a possibility you could be arrested, but that doesn't mean that's what we're gonna do, okay? Do you have your ID on you?
No.
Okay. What's your first name?
I'm Jada.
How old are you?
I'm 18.
You're 18.
This is what she had on.
Do you go to school here? Okay. You just. What brought you here?
Well, we came here to go. Well, we came here to go shopping, but we didn't really go anywhere because we went to go eat out back.
Okay. Gotcha.
You guys still working on an approximate value?
Yeah, she's getting it now for her, so.
All right. I'll have you hop up and we'll go chat over here, okay? Are you all done with her then?
Yeah, does she have stuff on?
Do you have any of this property?
No, but I have my shirt on, but this is my shirt.
Okay, that's okay.
I wore it.
I'm gonna chat with you in here, okay? Okay. Like I explained, you're just detained right now. We have to read your rights before we're able to talk with you and figure out what happened, okay?
Can you just tell me like the worst that's gonna happen?
Worst, it depends on the amount of property that was
I
taken.
know.
So,
That's what the problem is.
yeah. So if it's anything under $300, it's a misdemeanor.
But I don't know how much it was.
We'll figure it out.
Stupid stuffed animal was like, this is like, I don't know why. This is just like.
I promise
I'm
you.
just like.
Hear me out for a sec. I know a lot of people that have committed, these thefts, and it doesn't affect.
It's just.
I know it's a lot. And it
I
doesn't.
never stolen a candy bar from Dollar General, and now I just think this is a stuffed animal. Like,
I promise you, Jada. Hear me out. It'll be just fine. But
You
yes.
asking? Okay. So this is the young lady that just went out.
This is total for everyone?
No, this is total for her.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll let Dorn know.
So I have to get a lawyer?
No, it's you have the right to a lawyer. Do you want me to read them again, or do you understand them?
No, it's okay.
Do you understand the rights? Okay, that's a yes? I just need a yes or a no.
Yes.
Okay, having these rights in mind, can I talk to you? That's a yes? I need a verbal yes or no.
Yes, sorry.
Thank you. Okay, can you tell me the whole story about what happened? Just be honest about it. I promise the honesty goes a lot.
The officers correctly recognized that custodial interrogation triggers Miranda requirements under Miranda versus Arizona. Suspects in custody who face interrogation must be advised of their right to remain silent and their right to counsel. Notice how officers documented the waiver process by obtaining explicit verbal confirmation. Do you understand these rights? The critical moment occurs when the 18-year-old suspect states, "I want a lawyer now," during the Miranda advisement. Under Davis v. United States, invocation of Miranda rights must be unambiguous to require officers to cease questioning. The context reveals this was a clarifying question about rights being explained, not an assertion of the right to counsel. Her immediate responses afterward, confirming understanding and agreeing to speak, demonstrate voluntary waiver. The interrogation employs several read technique elements, including minimization. Telling suspects, typically we don't go a criminal route. Courts have consistently held that such tactics are permissible when combined with proper Miranda warnings and voluntary waiver.
It goes a lot better.
Okay, so, well, first, our friend told us that they had, like, jelly cats here. So it's like a stuffed animal, and then, like, I came here and, like, other people just, like, told me, like, that stealing is, like, easy. So then, like, I don't know. And I didn't even think about, like, looking at the price tags because I just, like, wasn't really thinking about it. I didn't know how much those, like, stuffed animals were. Kind of my intention was to, like, come here because I didn't have any money. Is this, like, am I saying this bad?
No, just be honest. Yeah.
Okay, I just don't want to go to jail.
Yeah, no, it's okay. It's
If you
okay.
promise it's not going to happen, right?
I can't promise anything, right? Because I don't know all the details yet, but I just have to figure out what happened, okay?
Okay.
So, did you have any money on you?
Well, yeah, I have my card. My
Okay.
credit card, but only, like, $10.
Okay, so not very much
But I
money.
can pay for the things.
Okay.
All of it. I can
Okay.
pay for all of it.
We'll talk about
right
it later,
now.
okay? Yep. So you came here with the intent to steal then?
Well, no, I was just going to see.
Okay.
I wasn't actually just going to do it.
Okay. And then, do you remember which items you stole?
Jelly cats and then some Skims stuff.
Do you remember the specific ones?
A bra, and then I think underwear. Bra, underwear, and then a pajama thing.
And how did you, like, take them?
Well, I put the top on, and then the jelly cats I just, like, put right here. And
Like in your
then,
pocket or something?
Well, like right here. Like
Oh,
right
okay,
here.
like on your
I
pants.
also, I think I actually have the underwear on me.
Okay,
actually.
you can just set that down.
So I didn't feel anything.
No, you're okay.
Like right here.
Okay.
I put it right there.
When you left, do you know how far you made it? Like, I'm assuming you didn't attempt to pay or anything like that?
No. Well, my cousin was saying, like, let's go out that way, so we went out that way, and then this guy stopped us, and we just came in with him.
Okay, so did you make it outside the store?
Yeah, but
Okay.
the guy, like, stopped us, and we didn't get far.
Okay. But you never attempted to pay or anything? Yes, you never attempted to pay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that worse?
No, that's okay. I'm just, like I said, it's not a worse or better thing. It's just I have to understand the details of what happened. Okay? You came here with, these are all your friends, family, anything like that?
One of them's my sister, and one of them's, my cousin, and then the other one's just our friend.
Have you ever been arrested for retail theft?
No, absolutely not.
Okay. With retail thefts, the felony amount is $300. I don't know what your amount is yet. They're pricing it up.
It's like 64. What do you think about that?
Okay, so with that, if you don't have any prior charges and it's $64, I'll write you an ordinance violation. Okay. An ordinance violation is like a speeding ticket, and it doesn't go on your record if it's paid or if you go to court. Okay,
Yeah.
but you got to do one of those two things.
Yeah.
If you neglect the ticket, you then get charged for
Yeah, absolutely.
it, and you'll get a warrant out for your arrest. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me find out the price.
Yeah.
If it's, like you said, just the one item,
Yeah.
and it's that price, and you don't come back,
Yeah.
I'll write an OV, okay?
Yes.
So I'll have you come back in here.
This one is hers. She still had it on her.
You wearing our Uggs that you stole?
No.
I got you taken. That was your car. I just pulled it up.
That was not my car.
That was your car. I can show them right
That's
now.
not my car. I drive a
Whatever white
GMC.
car it is, you were with your friend and you guys both
That's
took
her
Uggs and you
car.
ran out.
That's her car, not my car.
Well, she's getting charged, but I think it was you that was with her. I'll pull it up. It's cool.
Something about Uggs? Did you take any Uggs?
No.
These ones are yours?
Yeah, these are
Did she
mine.
say it was her? Your friend already said it was you and her. Don't lie. I got everything. We already
Okay.
filed a police claim.
Okay, guys, I just don't know what's happening right now, and this is
Well,
just
you're
freaking
charged
out.
with that. What's
Just
happening
be
right now.
honest about
Ran
it.
out with our
It's
Uggs.
not good to
They
lie
ran around
about
the
it.
building.
Okay, I don't know what. Can someone just please let me know what's happening?
Did you take the Uggs? Yes or no?
Yeah, this was like a long
It was
time ago.
9/9/25. I got it all there. We filed a police report. He just wasn't here when you did it. He was on lunch, but he had enough for it.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
so this is
the
a
one who called me. Yeah,
this
he
is
said,
a
they're wearing
pre.
our shoes because we had to wait for it to come back. I didn't
okay.
know that was him. So
So this isn't the first time that you've stolen.
Well, from here, because our friend told us that they had like all these things here. We didn't even know about this.
were these from her?
Yeah.
Okay.
We didn't. Sorry, I didn't know they were on me.
That's okay. So, do you remember stealing those?
Yeah, it was like a while ago though. I haven't even like worn them or nothing.
Okay. So September, sound right?
I don't know.
Okay. That time when you took the other Uggs, was it just the Uggs or did you take more than one thing?
It was just Sam's.
Okay.
Does this make it worse too? Is everything making it worse?
Well, I can tell you one thing. Lying about it does not help it at all.
Okay.
So just be honest about what happened.
Okay.
Right. That's really all we're looking for, okay? It's I promise you that most of the time we're able to figure out, you know, like between your criminal history, all that things come into play. Once you lie
No,
about
I'm
it,
not
it's
like
hard.
this criminal or
Yeah,
something.
no, I get it. I get it. Okay.
Sorry, I just turned 18 and now like I'm probably getting arrested or tried.
You're just detained right now, okay? We still got to figure out the amount of value and stuff like that, okay?
Okay, but that's high.
What's
What
that?
if I don't know how much it is. Can you tell me?
We're going to go in and chat right now, okay? If you could just go back in here and we'll
Okay.
sit down with your friends, okay? What's that?
If it's over 300, I'm getting arrested.
We still got to figure out the value. It's a possibility, yes.
Do you have a total for her?
Oh, for her,
Which was
just this is $34.
34?
Yes, ma'am.
You can just step in over here, okay? Has an officer spoken to you yet? No. Okay, just got your name. Okay. Okay, so here's the deal. You can have that back. Here's the deal with this. You're technically detained right now, okay? I have to read you your rights before I'm able to talk with you, okay? So let me just do that. And then, okay, realize now you want to talk with me. That's a yes? Okay. How old are you? 24. Okay. So the biggest thing, I just expect honesty. Like I said, we have to investigate the whole thing fully, but if I come back to it later and, hey, they left out this part, you know, to me, that shows that even though you're caught, you're not really going to change your actions after, right? So can you just explain to me, what exactly did you steal today?
Some Skims stuff, I think like 3 Skims bras, the Skims pajamas, and then UGG pajamas.
Okay. And then how did you steal those?
I put a bra in my bag, and then
Okay.
I put the other stuff on.
Okay. And did you have intent, like did you ever go up and try to pay or anything, or you just left?
I just left.
Okay. How far did you make it past the last point of sale?
Well, the dressing room was just right by the door, so I didn't even walk.
So you left out the door to like the outside, you made it outside? That's a yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you return all of the items? Okay. 100%? You have no, okay. Because Jada still had one on her, so I was like making sure. What's up, dog?
I would say just we'll pull separate reports for all 4 of them.
Why?
And that's, what are you planning on doing, OV or?
I still gotta look at
Citation.
still gotta look at the values.
Okay, I wrote the one value of the first girl.
Yeah.
I don't know her value.
Okay.
It's going to be the most.
The most value?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay, I
Is
think
that
that's...
still the same, like what you said before?
Yeah, like I said, it totally depends. Regardless, even if you
Like the
stole...
worst case scenario.
Worst case scenario,
Still get out tonight, no matter
you would
what
still
that
get out
amount is?
tonight. That's correct. Yes.
So 300 is a felony amount for retail theft, which is super low, and
Yeah.
we know that. It's not
So
hard.
if it's over $300, I have a felony right now?
Well, potentially, yes. Okay. All right. If you can go head back in there, and then we'll chat with you some more and figure out what we're going to do, okay? Okay, so basically what's going on, okay? So we're going to finish up some paperwork. We have paperwork for all of you before we leave, okay? You guys are going to be good to go. You guys have to get processed before you're released, you and her. We're going to be taking you down to a jail, but you'll be released from there. You're not going to be staying, no. You have to go to get processed, okay? It's basically like fingerprints, photographs.
Like court or something.
There'll be a court date assigned to you, yep.
Like it's possible to go to jail from this.
Yes, it is possible if you got sentenced to that. Remember that you have no criminal history, right? Okay. So what'll happen is you guys will come with us. I was explaining this, but she explained it.
I just explained it longer to me.
Yep. Come get you guys. It takes typically like an hour, 2 hours to get processed in, okay?
What?
We're just talking about the values because you're getting a non-criminal ticket for the first UGG thing. Okay.
Think of it like a speeding ticket. You pay it, it goes away.
Yeah.
Are we like gonna have to get arrested to go there?
Yeah. You have to be placed into custody. I'm sorry. It's our policy.
Are we in different cars?
Yep.
Okay,
It would be nice.
we gotta do it. So I'll take this. Just put your hands on the wall. Sorry, sweatshirt's good.
Do you have your paperwork still? It's in your pocket? Okay, cool. I know it sucks being put in handcuffs. I understand it's only temporary, okay? We'll get down there, transport you down there. It's like less than a 10-minute drive, and you'll be released from there, okay? It's just a process that we have to go through, okay? And I'll explain everything. If you have any questions, seriously, just talk to me. We'll get through it together.
Both individuals were charged with felony theft, as each possessed over $1,000 in stolen merchandise. They were booked and released with a scheduled court date.
The confession reveals legally significant facts. Premeditation, as suspects specifically targeted the store for valuable merchandise. The suspect admits to prior thefts, establishing a pattern of criminal conduct that will aggravate sentencing considerations. Under state statute, retail theft valued at $300 or more constitutes felony-level charges. This threshold is remarkably low. Designer clothing items can easily exceed this amount with just 2 or 3 pieces. Each suspect is charged individually based on the value of merchandise they personally took, not the aggregate total. 2 suspects possessed over $1,000 each in stolen merchandise, well above the felony threshold. The officer's acknowledgement that $300 is super low for felony charges demonstrates appropriate candor. However, the repeated assurances that it'll be just fine create ethical tension given the serious charges filed. This minimization technique, while legally permissible, borders on misleading when suspects face life-altering felony convictions. Officers failed to explain long-term consequences, employment barriers, loss of student financial aid, professional licensing issues. The differentiated outcomes reflect prosecutorial discretion and the proportionality principle in criminal justice. One suspect received a civil citation comparable to a traffic ticket, while 2 others face permanent felony records. Officers receive a grade of B+ for strong constitutional compliance, but missed opportunities for greater transparency. They properly administered Miranda, documented waivers, separated suspects, and maintained professional demeanor throughout. The primary suspect receives a grade of D for engaging in premeditated theft and failing to assert her constitutional rights. She provided a full confession when the optimal legal strategy would have been invoking counsel and remaining silent. Her admission of prior thefts transforms a first-time offense into a pattern of criminal conduct. Key lessons from this case. First, understand that private security detentions differ from police arrests under constitutional law. Second, the $300 felony threshold is a cliff, not a slope. Crossing it carries permanent consequences. Third, Miranda rights protect against self-incrimination, but only if clearly invoked and consistently maintained. Fourth, interrogation techniques that minimize offense seriousness are legally permissible but can be ethically problematic. Fifth, pattern evidence and prior bad acts significantly impact prosecutorial charging decisions and sentencing outcomes. For law enforcement, this case demonstrates the importance of documenting Miranda waivers with crystal clarity. Ambiguous statements like, "I want a lawyer now," should be immediately clarified. Are you invoking your right to counsel? For citizens, understand that confessing to police, even with good intentions, provides evidence that will be used against you. The right to remain silent exists precisely because people under stress make statements against their own interest. The difference between cooperation and self-incrimination is the difference between showing respect and waiving your defense. What are your thoughts on this case? Did the officer's minimization tactics cross ethical lines despite being legally permissible? Should the $300 felony threshold be adjusted to account for inflation and modern retail pricing? Share your analysis in the comments below. Subscribe for more legal breakdowns of police interactions and constitutional law in action. Thank you for watching, and remember, knowing your rights is the first step to protecting them.